So, something that you may or may not know is that this video that you're about to see is from the Discord, and it was just an organic conversation, like is normal on Discord. By the way, join Patreon to get access to the Discord. So, they were having a conversation, and one of my very loyal followers for a very long time from the UK came into the Discord and he asked me a straight up question. He asked me, he said, Jody, what do you think that you're kind of being nice to the Spider-Man trailer because James Gunn and DC are trash, basically? Do you think that you're kind of being a little bit biased because you hate where DC is and you kind of gave Marvel Spider-Man a pass because, because DC's doing so bad? Like, do you feel like you're just trying to look for a place to call home for, like, your love for comic books and stuff like that? And before I can even answer that question, there was probably 15 people in the voice chat at the time. Good old Uncle Ruckus Keon chimes in. What do you mean? Why it's got to be about James Gunn? Huh? You just hate DC. You got to bring up James Gunn. Why you got to ask? And then it turned into what you're about to see. So let me know your thoughts on the situation. I don't think that Arkila was in the wrong. I don't necessarily... Keon, I can see how you guys feel Keon's in the wrong, but I understand where he's coming from too. But I don't... Definitely Arkila is not in the wrong in my opinion. I could be wrong, but guys, just check the video out. Let me know what you guys think.
What do you think about this? Knowing the guys is underneath the trash can because you don't give a shit about Spider-Man. You want to talk about how terrible James Gunn. You want to talk about how terrible James Gunn has done after one movie and a couple of projects, and not talk about
It's not just
terrible
one.
job after a terrible. Wait, let me finish. Can I finish? But we don't want to acknowledge the awful job that Kevin Feige has done over the last 6.
I mean, I agree with you, Kevin Feige.
No, you don't agree with me.
Understand.
No, you don't agree with me because you presented the argument. Like, hey, what do you think about the Spider-Man trailer? Because DC doing so terrible, so is Spider-Man good?
No, I'm asking him if he's hopeful towards because he gave it like a good grade, and I thought the trailer was mid. Like, I don't think this film's gonna be good.
So
I've seen the same
Jody's
trailer.
honesty is dependent on him liking DC or not.
I mean, it was the same way with DC before when Marvel started being shit. He wanted DC to do good.
So Jody doesn't give honest opinions unless DC or Marvel's doing good. So his opinion sways depending on which company's winning. I'm asking what you're asking. Not. I'm presenting what you're saying.
I mean, that's
you
what
just
I'm saying.
said.
You keep saying
You
that.
just. No, I'm not. No, I'm repeating what you're saying, and I'm asking for clarification. Yes, you did.
I never said that. I didn't say Jody.
Jody, what do you think about the Spider-Man trailer? And do you feel? Because I think it's mid, though that's a throwaway. You gave it a pass. Are you giving it a pass because DC's doing so bad?
I didn't say give it a pass. I said his ratings are a bit high.
I'm clarifying the bullshit. I'm peeling the bullshit. What you're saying? Are you not saying that's not what you're saying?
Yeah, that's not what I'm saying.
Okay, what are you saying? Repeat it again and don't lie.
What do you mean don't lie? I asked him a question and he hasn't answered it so far. You've been saying putting words in my mouth.
Don't lie. No, because I'm cutting the bullshit.
You keep it a buck.
No, I asked him if he'd because I saw his review and reaction to the trailer. I was watching a stream, and I've seen other people's reactions, and Jody seems to like the trailer, but I don't like the trailer. I think it's mid. I'm like, do you think a part of you liking this trailer that much is because DC's let you down? That's all I said. Because he wants to watch a good superhero film, and he hasn't seen that DC so far because of James Gunn. That's what I'm asking.
So you think he's overcompensating his?
Yeah, I'm asking if he's a bit more hopeful because when we were watching Marvel,
I don't understand.
I mean, but maybe he does. I mean, what?
He's never done, but I don't understand. That's the part I don't understand. When has he ever done that in anything he reviewed?
I asked the question. I didn't say he's done that. I asked the question. He can turn to me and say,
what gives you that indication? Like,
okay.
Okay, maybe it's a miscommunication issue. Let me help you comprehend what I'm saying. What would give you that thought to ask that question?
Because I've seen his reactions to these past DC films and Marvel films of recent, and usually I wouldn't. I've seen his reactions to other Tom Holland Spider-Man trailers, and it wasn't with the same I don't know. Like, okay, yeah,
would you say, Jody?
probably gonna be a good film.
So off that phrase, would you say he's being inconsistent? Based on what you just said, that sounds like being inconsistent, right?
I
I'm
wouldn't
just
call
using the
it
correct term.
like people's
But
like
I'm using the correct
opinions
term.
change
You
and,
see,
like,
you don't want to be offensive. Nobody's being offensive here. That's what you're saying. This is what I mean. Get out the bullshit. You're saying he's being inconsistent, and I'm trying to find the source why. Because James
I'm
Gunn is
not
doing
saying he's
terrible.
being inconsistent. Like, I can watch.
That's
Like,
what you
I like
just
Guardian.
said.
You just said it.
English
Wait,
just like
okay,
you, dog.
Keon. Like, I don't really. I just asked the question. It's
I'm
going in
asking the
circles.
question too, because I'm confused.
I mean, you're confused. Is everyone else here confused about my question? Because I don't understand what's going on.
I'm waiting for somebody to stand on his behalf,
Everyone's
and they're
quiet.
silent. So everybody's confused. Oh, they're confused, like me.
Well, okay. Well, ignore the question then if I'm confused, because it seemed like a normal question to ask.
Well, I think Jody should answer the question if he understands it.
Sure. I just didn't know if anybody else wanted to chime in before I answered the question.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay. I'm gonna elaborate on that, right? We've seen the Lantern trailer.
You don't have to.
It's
You don't have
freaking
to. I understand your question completely, perfectly.
Okay.
Yeah, 140. All right. So, for me, no, I'm not giving a lot more leniency to the Spider-Man trailer because DC and James Gunn sucks right now. That would be, logical to assume that, but no. What I am doing, I am showing a bit of bias, but it's to the opposite. It's to Marvel because they've been doing well so far. I'm giving benefit of doubt to the Spider-Man trailer because Marvel's been cooking. They cook with Thunderbolts. To me, Thunderbolts, Captain America 4, freaking Fantastic Four, and Wonder Man. So Russos are involved. Is a new see what a new leadership could do to perception. James brought a new perception to me for DC until I saw what he was coming out with. Then that perception was, okay, you're trash just like Snyder. Now it's like, I don't care what you're making. But with the Russos, when they got involved, there was already positive perception because in the Russo brothers we trust. And they backed it up with releasing good product. So there's nothing, it would be illogical for me to think that this Spider-Man trailer won't follow suit with the previous 3 movies that they made with the Disney. But Wonder Man gets a huge boost. Wonder Man, which is fire, that I loved, and that same director is directing Spider-Man. So
Yeah.
I give it benefit of the doubt. I think it's going to be good.
I mean, I feel like everyone's ignoring the fact it's still Sony, and like I don't know, I haven't enjoyed any of like the Tom Holland Spider-Man films. Like, no, far from is it No Way Home with Toby and Andrew?
Yeah,
that was
No Way.
enjoyable because Toby and Andrew was in that in that
Yes.
film. You know, if they
Yes.
weren't, so I feel like all Tom Spider-Man films are trash. They always do the same style of trailers. It's mid. They'll show you like these couple scenes, and then people get gassed about it, but the film's actually trash. I can already predict the freaking story, you know. Like, and I think I was telling John back before the trailer came out, and surprise, surprise, she has a new boyfriend, and he's gonna like get back in her life and shit, blah blah, and then, yeah, like it's the same bullshit, you know. It's like,
But the difference about this movie is basically almost retelling the Spider-Man origin. It's almost a soft reboot of Tom Holland's Spider-Man with this whole
yeah, I
rebirth
mean,
and all this other stuff.
I don't know. I'm not falling for that Sony Tom Holland shit. I know it's gonna be fucking mid as fuck.
But
Like,
but from the trailer, he sounds like the regular Spider-Man by saying, "I have to sacrifice as Peter Parker for Spider-Man to be whoever he is." He ain't never said that in any of his movies.
is it not really a contradiction though? Because he's going back to MJ just to be a part of the lives again and stuff, like just doing what he started with.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, I kind of hear him no on that, man. Like, it might be a trick. Like, ain't no man. I hear what you're saying. Fuck Spider-Man.
But this Spider-Man, this is going back to the grassroots though, X, of who the actual Spider-Man is.
Like, I see that, but I wonder if they pull a 360 on this and they just Hopefully not, but like it's like I hear what he's saying.
I can't be
but
the only one that doesn't want to see that Ned guy again. Like I'm so sick of that
None of us
dude.
want to
Like the
see him.
yeah,
bold.
he's a waste. He's a waste.
None of
He's
us
a
like
waste.
Like you.
But this might be the best Tom Holland Spider-Man movie, even though the
Yeah.
trailer is kind of average.
Facts. The best Tom Holland movie. Yeah, facts.
Well, I want to
the
clarify
suit
that real
is
quick.
fire,
This will
but yeah.
probably be the best Spider-Man that has been of the movie, but like oh my god. People are going to confuse No Way Home's iconicness with quality of film. They still do it. They don't understand the difference. So I don't doubt for a second that people, when this movie comes out, and in my opinion, maybe your opinion, John Bat, maybe Evil X Files opinion, maybe even our Killo's opinion, where we all think like, dang, Brand New Day is the best Spider-Man movie. The general consensus will still be that No Way Home is the best Spider-Man movie because of Tobey and Andrew and all that stuff that was in it.
No Way Home is a tale of two movies. The first half was trash. The second half was exciting. Absolutely hated the first half of that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it's just.
But that's us. That's us. The fans, gas.
Oh, they're going to gobble this up.
Gas.
Yeah, I just feel like I'm not falling for the little jizz like freaking propaganda just to get you hooked and shit, and then you're gonna see the same fucking bullshit, It's like,
What?
like I get you and is Zendaya even the real MJ? Like, dude, like
No.
you
She's the
you
she's the
like you
MCU.
erased everyone's memories, right? And like, why are you still going after MJ? Where's fucking Gwen Stacy? I want to see that. I'm tired of this fucking Mary. What's her fucking name? Like, it's not even MJ, Mary Jane or something. It's like, and that bold fucking friend of his, like, pretending he's fucking 18 when we know you're 30 years old. They go like, bro, get the fuck out of here with that shit, man. Like, that shit is so
Spider-Man fans
stupid,
love that.
man.
They eat that shit up.
Genki.
They love Ned. They love Zendaya.
love
They
Genki.
love that shit.
Hey,
They love that shit.
Eva, are we interrupting something that you had scheduled? Is there like a wrestling supposed to go on? Because I see the Jada God gif.
Oh wait, Evo's not here. Hold on.
Are they supposed to be doing wrestling right now or something?
Jada got always get mad when the conversation doesn't include him, so don't mind him.
Oh, let's stop that, MP.
And honestly, also, like, I think I was like one of the first people.
Oh,
that was,
Jada God,
like,
is there something y'all supposed to be
against.
doing right now?
Evo's AFK.
Yeah,
They're
he
supposed to be
was
doing
about to do
SmackDown.
SmackDown, but I don't
Evo's
think he here,
AFK.
so you could.
Evo's not here.
Nah, it's Jody down.
Evo will pop in.
I don't
He'll wait
wanna-
till the
I think
conversation.
he's getting ready. Jada got.
I don't
He'll
wanna-
wait till the conversation is over.
Yeah, okay.
No, I just went to go. Yeah, he's not here.
Let's just
I'm gonna talk
do
about
10
it.
more minutes and then we'll just go back to the regularly scheduled Discord programming.
Oh.
But you're not wrong for saying that you think the trailer's mid because you looked at the past, right? I don't. Here's what I'm saying. Everything you said, I don't disagree with. I don't. But I do feel like you're not factoring in the Russos. I don't think you're factoring the new leadership. Have you seen Wonder Man?
No, I have not actually. It just didn't look interesting to me, so I didn't watch
It looks whack. It looks boring, but it's actually decent. Like, I think you'll like it. That same director did some really amazing things with the Mandarin, Ben Kingsley, the fake Mandarin.
Yeah.
And he's also directing the Spider-Man movie. And there's some level of seriousness around Wonder Man that I hope will be in Spider-Man Brand New Day, that I'm expecting to be in Spider-Man Brand New Day, combined with the fact that it's the Daniel Destin Cretton, whatever the director's name is, on top of the Russos being in charge. Plus the plans of X-Men, plus Doomsday's around the corner after this. There's just a lot going on. I definitely don't think that Brand New Day is going to be a Captain Marvel, where Captain Marvel, you don't even need to see Captain Marvel to enjoy Endgame. They set us up on that one. I think Brand New Day is going to be a true, you need to watch this before you watch Doomsday movie.
Yeah,
Well, in
I
that
mean,
case,
I'll be there though, but like, don't you also find an issue with like the color palette of the trailer? Like, I hope the film's
it's
color palette's
purposely
not like
dark.
that.
It's purposely dark.
You know,
It doesn't
see,
look
that's what I
good.
mean with the fake shit. You know, if they're gonna make it seem like it's gonna be like a serious film with the pilot, and then it's gonna be like the same bullshit. I don't want to sound like a hate. You know, I think
No,
I'm
I
just
get you.
pissed off with this superhero shit. You know,
Well, it's the irony of Brand New Day, but it's a dark movie. That's irony
yeah,
right then and there.
But even then, it
yeah. The
doesn't
best,
look
the best I've
truly.
seen of Tom Holland is probably like Civil War,
Civil War.
and then like the end of No Way Home when he started
Yes,
jumping across like buildings and shit. I was like, where the fuck has that been your whole fucking franchise? You know, like,
it's not
yeah,
his fault. It's the creative. It's Kevin Feige's fault. It's the writer director's fault for making BS. It's their fault.
yeah.
You know. Look how
I'm gonna
drastically a
quickly.
creative head can change a universe. Look, do you remember what the Snyderverse looked like? Do you? I hated it.
But I don't even want to think about that shit,
Thank
man.
you.
It
That's
just
just because
triggers me.
Zack Snyder was the head. Now look at the James Gunn. It's I don't hate it as much, but that's not the way
Yeah,
either. You know? But look at the
yeah,
shift though. James came, it looked a lot different from the Snyderverse, like visually, right?
yeah,
But story wise and canonically, right, it doesn't really gel or work for me. Feige, what he was doing in those 6 years when he went full fake woke MCU, replace all the male actors and characters with females, that garbage he was on, we all hated that. Then the Russo brothers came and we're seeing things change. It feels like it's going back to the MCU of old.
yeah. I mean, I hope so because like I'm kind of tired of DC as well. Like they can fuck off, you know. Like Warner Brothers, they
Yeah,
can fuck off until it's fixed up.
yeah,
Like that Flash fucked me up. Superman was like good, but I'm still annoyed that Fantastic Four looked better than Superman. That shit pissed me off.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, like I'll quickly like switch to like freaking James Gunn as well because I feel like I was one of the people in Discord and on your
Oh, so
stream
you
that were
do have a
like
problem
kind
with
of.
James. You really don't like this fool. I'm
I
with
do
you,
I
bro.
now
told you, nigga,
because
this nigga's a liar, nigga. This is all
because
this
I,
shit
I
was.
was I was one of the
You
first
couldn't get
people.
your authentic opinion off without getting your shot at James. I get it. You hate James, like bro, I
Yeah,
get it.
I
But he
feel
has a
like
reason
I'm
to,
not
though.
I'm not I'm not E-man, you know, like
I'm not
you're
saying
trying to you're
I'm
trying
not
to
saying
trigger
no. You
me to
sound like him,
like
but no, I'm not triggering. No,
debate,
no, no.
but
First of all, I'm not. First of all, you're a British man. I know you're not weak. So please leave that weakness shit to another chat. I'm not. Don't do that. You're not gonna play victim. Don't work with me. What I'm saying is, after one film, after one film in wait 3 years of James, but your energy is not consistent when it comes to that 6 years
no,
of
but
film
I
that we
don't
had. I'm talking
like
about you. I'm not talking about
no,
you.
I'm
Not
not the
everybody
type of
else's
person
opinion.
that's
I'm
gonna
talking about
stick
you.
with something that like I'm noticing isn't good for the
You're
franchise or isn't working out. I'm not gonna pretend or like, you know, I'm gonna stick with this. If shit
nobody's
ain't good,
asking you
I'm gonna
to.
be like, nah. Like I was saying, right? I was one of the
And you
like
also,
first people like
uh
at
huh.
the start when Jody like was like saying fuck James Gunn and shit, I was telling Jody in the stream and everyone else like, dude, like let's see what he does and blah blah. And I forgot like what's the cartoon, the animated series he made
Creature
called again?
Commandos.
Picture
Yeah, yeah,
Commandos.
I thought that shit was good, you know, and I'm like, okay, yeah, this is
Same.
cool. But then and then, you know, like I even had a
Where was
rant
your
after
okay?
Superman, you know, like I saw Superman, I was like, yeah, this is good with Eva and shit. And then Peacemakers came out. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? And then I'm seeing a freaking Lanterns trailer and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is this? You
That's
know,
true,
like,
James.
dude,
Yeah.
you can't start a new franchise and then we
So,
wait for a
sir,
Don't
good
forget about the
film and then
Supergirl
the
trailer.
Batman 2. Yeah, bro,
sir, sir,
bro, yo, Jody,
so sir,
that
where
Supergirl
was
gonna
your,
freaking fail. That
where was
shit gonna
that
flop.
energy? Where was that energy when Hawkeye came out? Where was that energy when She-Hulk came out? That energy when
What do you?
nobody liked WandaVision, and nobody liked Loki. It wasn't until
Yeah,
Loki season 2 when people started coming around to Loki. Where was that
uh-huh.
energy then? It's not. Seems
What
like
was
you
me
have
or
less
everyone else?
energy
People
for.
love
No, I'm talking to
WandaVision and
you, nigga.
Loki, though. People love those shows.
I'm talking about you, nigga. Because they
I
trash
Ah,
mean,
now.
I
Because they
didn't
retcon
watch
the shit.
WandaVision
And
because I
nobody,
know that shit's gonna be
all
trash.
that's retcon. So that nigga wasted our time. So where's your energy for that? And Kevin Feige wasting our time for 6 years.
I always had the same energy. You probably just never heard it from me. Every time we spoke about it, I always let
No,
it known.
you're conveniently silent when it comes to Marvel topics, but then you're very vocal when it comes to DC. Now I understand that because DC demands more from their IPs than Marvel does. will give you that.
how am
That
I, how
shows
am I
how much
styling?
I give them that.
I don't
I will
like
give them that.
Infinity
DC
War.
fans that.
Like, dude, I don't like Infinity
You
War. I
love
don't like.
Infinity War?
I
You said
don't
you
like
don't.
it. I didn't like it. My friends
Is
thought I
it?
was a DC
So
fanboy when it came
I
out.
will have to say I don't believe you. You're not.
I
Oh,
mean,
come
I'm gonna tell
that
you,
on.
is your
you ate that shit
choice.
up.
I can't
You
make
ate
you
that
believe
shit
it.
up like everybody else. I'm telling you, I don't believe you as a
You
person.
think he's lying
I mean,
about
Just
not
you.
liking
yeah.
Infinity War? I mean,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
saying it.
Yes. I don't
Bandwagon
believe him.
ass.
No, absolutely not. I
I
do
mean,
absolutely not.
that is
That was
your
not the
choice.
popular
What you
opinion.
mean
But
Absolutely
bandwagon
not.
my
5-star?
friends,
What are you
No.
talking about?
my friends
That's what it
freaking
sounds
called me a
like.
DC fanboy when
Wherever
I
the
said that
fucking
shit was
people are going,
trash.
he's going.
Is he
What?
talking about me?
I think so, yeah.
Yes. Yes,
Oh, they
bandwagon
saying you
ass.
try. They
How
saying you. They
many?
But
saying
the
they
How
saying
people
you
That's
been
still
many?
that's
like
what it
dealing with.
sounds like
Infinity
to
Wait,
me.
War.
It's
wait.
a
The people
Let
still
bandwagon
me
like
speak.
Infinity
Let me
of
War.
speak.
if
Let me
Jody
speak. Let me
goes this
speak.
way, I'm going with Jody this way.
Wait,
If
wait.
Jody goes
Is
that
that
way, I'm going
that
with
five
Jody that
star?
way. You don't have
Is
loyalty
What?
that
to
five
a
star?
fucking.
Is that 5 star?
Yeah, it's 5-star.
When was the last time you heard me speak about any topic, like
Hearing
about
your
superheroes?
explanation right now, that's fucking shit, bro. You
Yeah,
don't.
but you don't, just because you don't
Wherever
accept it
the
doesn't
masses
mean
goes, where
anything,
you're
Jody.
going.
I mean,
That's not
that's
true.
your opinion. I haven't spoken to you for you
That's
to
your
come with your
statement
I
of
don't
opinion.
what
think
you
that's
said,
true,
and my
Arkilo.
opinion being
I
made
don't
of that
agree with what
statement.
he's
So
saying.
how's
You're
it
coming up with that
compatible?
conclusion without hearing me speak
Na-
about shit.
narrative.
Yes, with the channel name change, he came out on his own and said, "Jody, it's a bad idea. You shouldn't do that. The Snyder cult is toxic. The changing, yeah,
I don't, dude. I don't think like
Mexicans.
I'm
like the
Going
fucking
channel name
against
is
shit
serious.
once
good,
in a
but
while,
leave the
and then
old. He wouldn't. Yeah, he was for the
once in a while.
change.
Here's the thing,
Kilo
right?
wanted me to
If
do
I
the
was
name
like,
change, the channel change,
yeah,
the
bro,
shift.
I'm never gonna freaking suck up. Dude, I've watched Jody fucking channel longer than you. Like, I've seen all that bullshit. I don't agree with like
Oh yeah,
half the
we know.
shit Jody
Sir, I
You
think
never
you
let
says.
us
Like,
for
forget about it.
fucking
We
but
know.
way too long with
I'm
Jody
not
shit,
gonna
bro. Stop it.
go.
We're not
I'm
doing
not
measuring
you're
contest.
not gonna see me. I mean, okay, you're not gonna see me on every
That's that
stream
patient to God.
talk like debating Jody about it because I'm like 6 hours ahead. I fall asleep during the streams and shit. Like you can call in because like wherever you live, the number and freaking talk for hours. I can't do that shit. And the times when I'm in the Discord, you're not here to hear me debate Jody or like anyone else about shit. So
Okay, so it's
I
fair to
don't
say
The,
you're
know, man.
not in tune with a
the
lot
12
of the
times a
shit
year
because
you
when
do
Jody
come.
asked you certain
You're
things,
right.
you
The
weren't in
12
tune with
times a
it.
year,
As simple as that.
especially conveniently, you come when Jody's
I
here
mean,
today.
two
I get
people
you,
are
Arkilla.
speaking at the same time. I don't have two like four ears to listen to the two different conversations.
I
So
have
I don't.
I do
So
a good job. You
it's
only
not
have one ear, so
invalid
you
to
should
say
get
you're
used
not in
to it.
tune with shit.
Again, two people spoke at the same time, so I can't hear what's going on.
The Arkilo, but
Yeah,
No one's trying to speak.
he got that British class. I like that. But when he
Five
get pissed
star.
off, y'all
Keon's
gonna
not
know.
talking, so you can speak.
I like that.
When Jody asked you the last time about some shit about the channel and you were out of the loop, is that not a
I
valid thing
was
to
not out of
say?
the loop because
I didn't
Jody just
tune with
told
the
you I wasn't
channel
out
like
of the
that.
loop.
Yes or no? Yes or no? It's a simple yes or no.
Jody
I
just
don't need a
said
whole
that I
3 hour
wasn't out of the
explanation. Yes or
loop.
no?
Maybe if you listen, Jody just told you I wasn't out of the loop.
Yes, you were, bro. Yes, you were.
So Evo just told you that's 2 against 1.
Oh God
Jody
damn
just
it,
told
I
you
don't
that.
give a fuck what Evo and
Evo,
none of other people say.
Jesus,
I'm going based on what
Jesus
the fuck you
Christ.
did and didn't
Here we
do,
go.
sir.
This
I
is the
don't give a
shit,
fuck about all
But
the
man.
other
how
shit.
would you know what I did if two people not here
Back
told you what I
out.
did?
Boy, I got a lot of
The
kids,
Savior's in
man.
here, dog. It's all done.
Wait, Keon,
You got
wait.
it,
How would
Arkilla.
you know what I did if two people that were here
Arkilla. I'm not
told you
defending
what I
Five
did?
Star. It's trash. 5-star
Yeah,
is
no, I'm just
absolutely
trying to like, I'm
garbage
just
as
trying to
statement.
understand
But
like the way
I've
he's
made
thinking,
my.
you know?
No, he's wrong. I'm telling you that he's wrong because he did not phrase that correctly. Totally wrong. But the spirit of what he's saying, I somewhat agree with him because you are clueless to a lot of shit. But in that particular case, you are not.
Wait, how am I clueless to a lot of things? Please explain.
I don't have the patience nor the time. But
I mean, just keep it
this nigga,
short. Just give me like a 10-word sentence or something.
oh yeah, I know. Eval,
Is
I
that
said we were gonna wrap it up. I understand that you guys.
yeah, we're done. No, I'm done. All I'm gonna say is it's very convenient. Only time I see you show your little head is 3 a.m. when nobody's here,
There's a
and when
time
Jody is here.
difference. He's in the
I
That's the
mean,
only
UK.
time.
most of the
I
times,
get it.
right? I've been in
It's
like
gonna be.
different
I get it.
countries, right? So
I know.
whenever I
You
do
told me that.
join,
I got it.
whenever
You
I do,
traveling.
whenever I do go on Discord, you guys are either gaming or shouting at each other, and I don't want to fucking hear
So,
10 niggas shouting at
so
the same
Five
time.
Star is not out of the.
I feel
But
that.
and also
I
news.
love
Hold on.
that.
Also
P, you
news,
love that?
information.
You
Things
love this?
change every goddamn day.
I do.
It's not out of the realm when you say you're unaware of some things.
Yeah.
The channel is just one aspect of what goes on in Jody's corner. He has the
Okay.
Patreon. He has the Discord.
Mhm.
So if you're just judging everything from what you see on the damn screen, you would think I was kicked off the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't make assumptions though. That's what Five Star's doing has been
Give me,
doing. That's what I'm
I
I'm
confused.
got
not
you.
making assumptions. Your whole
Got you.
stance against
I
the
just
channel,
demonstrated
name
the
change
difference
was
between the
from
two.
what? Because
Wait,
you
wait,
were out of the loop
can I
of
hear
why
him
he wanted
speak?
to
Can
do
I
it.
hear him speak?
That was why you had that stance.
Wait, say that again.
I'm not arguing that. Okay. You got it.
Your
Go ahead,
stance
take
of
it.
him not changing the channel came from you not knowing the reason behind it. That's where that came from. Until you
I wanted him to change the channel.
you were ignorant to the fact of why he wanted to do it until you were educated on why he wanted to. Then you were like,
How
oh,
am I
okay,
ignorant
I see why you
about it
want to do
if
it.
I knew more about the channel than you because I've watched it longer?
Again, it's not about who watched the longer because we want to go
It is
down
about
about
who
who
watched
watched
it
the
longer
longer, so you're
because I
not
know
winning that
more
battle.
about what happened than you did.
The dicks are
I know
coming
more
out.
about the comics than you.
That's what I'm
The
saying. I'm
comic
not
Very
going to
Jody
debate
became
the
a comic
context because
book.
at the end of
It's
the day,
swaying.
like
So you're not an extreme.
when
I
I
know what
history of the
it's not
channel,
about.
Now Jody's
It's
a
not a
comic.
you're
measuring.
not
It's not a
winning that
measuring
fight.
contest. I've
So you mind if
known
you show me
about
up?
what's
He
happened on the
presented it as
channel longer
one.
than you. That's why I wanted him to change it.
So
But that's bullshit,
you
though,
keep saying it's
Arkilo.
not
Hey,
about
how
that, but
much
then you
longer do
run
you
Wait,
back
want
to
Keon,
me
the
to
please let
do
me
it,
very
speak. I
though?
beginning.
can't
And
hear
we have
like
to
two people
you.
speaking at the same time. I can't hear shit.
Well, excuse me,
You
motherfucker. I got one
Respectfully.
ear and I got to deal with these niggas on an everyday basis. So, nigga, you're going to have to motherfucking compromise.
No, but
you
like if
mentioned
I
he
that
feel like that was a
statement, and
Tyler
then the
Perry
next
Oh,
statement
reaction.
wait.
after
Hey, that
is
nigga
you
turned into
going back to
Buster
the
Rhymes.
channel. So which one is it?
Turn into
I
a
didn't
Tyler
turn into
Perry
anything.
movie.
I just repeated myself.
He did.
So which is
My
it,
bad.
Arkilo?
Arkila,
Because you
go ahead. Let him
mentioned
go.
one thing, and then
Because
you
he got that
next statement
accent.
again becomes that.
All right,
What
they got to
statement did
smash.
I
I'm done.
mention and then switch on?
You said we're not talking about the channel shit. And then you mentioned, but I've been watching Jody longer. So which one is it?
I was
Both.
talking about a superhero film. You start talking about the channel and changing Jody's name. So I
No,
don't
what I'm
understand what you're
saying
trying to
to you
say.
is that a lot of the you first off, I start off by saying you be flip flopping and shit like a fucking pancake on a
How do I
right
flip flop? What have I flip flopped on?
wherever his opinion and the masses goes where
Hey,
you
look.
go. You
I
don't
still
have
believe that. I still believe.
Okay, look.
Okay.
I'm about to put a
opinion.
pin on
To
this.
be to be
I
fair
still
to
I
believe.
Arkila,
start.
that ain't fair. You
We're
got to
done.
be
They
able to
got to
give him
smack down
credit.
the
I'm
dude.
gonna mute
I'm just going
Keon
in with this.
respectfully. 1 second.
Oh,
I'm gonna
you want
give
to
you a
call it?
pass. Nigga,
I, s-
listen.
I haven't
Five
muted
Star
him.
just ended.
I still believe 5 star that Jody should have changed his channel's name. Now, how did I flip flop? He chose not to.
He did change his name. He listened to
change
you.
his
Yeah,
name.
I still believe he should have kept a different name. How's that flip flopping?
He lost
If he
revenue
chose
for it,
not to.
and he lost money listening to you. So, do you agree? What about
He
that?
didn't really.
Yo,
Was the
Keon,
wrong
bro.
decision.
What are we doing, Keon? Come on now.
So what are we doing? I'm ready to move on. Y'all ready to watch SmackDown? That's why I'm ready to
No,
put a
I'm
pin on all
speaking
this
to
shit.
thingy,
All I'm gonna
Alright.
say
Swifty,
is
and then
this.
you're
I
going
get
on
I'm
it.
as
gonna
well.
put a
You're
Okay.
pin on
telling me
this
I'm
shit.
flip flopping.
I'm just gonna say this, nigga.
It was
Yesterday,
a
I don't
good
give a damn
it was
how
a
long
good
you watch the channel
discussion until it got
because
weird.
yesterday's price,
We was having good Marvel and
because
DC talk.
yesterday, I know, because that's what I said. All this on yesterday's price
So why
is
y'all
not
making
today's
it
price.
personal? Why is this
Yeah.
Wait,
getting
wait,
personal?
Keon, I
I'm saying
really
yesterday's
don't
price, not
understand
today's
why
price.
you're going in because I'm still trying to understand with 5 star why he thinks I'm flip flopping and then you're
I'm
joining
telling
in
5 Star
and
to
then
shut
saying
the
something
fuck up.
different.
Because the other
I
nigga, we
already
trying to move
told
on.
you
This
why.
conversation's dead.
You don't have
Yeah,
an
but
We're
original
done.
opinion
We can
because
move
your
on.
opinion
There's other
is
people
based
in. I'm
on
trying to
other
move. We're moving
opinions.
on.
I
I just
don't
The
think
niggas
that
ain't gotta
that's
Y'all
smack down.
calling him
true.
a
and
jar?
you're still not
I
saying
don't think
anything
that's
different.
true at all, bro. I think
Tom
y'all got
is.
That's
Arkila
not
twisted.
because he's has plenty of debates
Yeah.
with the opposition,
Yeah.
whether it's Jody, me, anybody.
I
And
debated
actually,
with
you know
Arkila.
what? Since we're on the subject, 5 star, every time you join Jody's like stream yard or the call and
Oh,
shit, I feel like you speak just to go against Jody's grain, so you
There we
seem like
go.
you have a different
Oh,
opinion.
There we go. That's that. Now we're
And then
speaking
oh,
and
truth.
then
Jesus
and then you
Christ.
usually drag out the and then you
Jody did
oh
not
usually
man.
say
drag
I
this
out
can't
the
help
other
you,
week
5
with the
Star, dog.
and
Paramount.
My
Niggas
and
just
then
want to go
no,
against
sorry,
people
can
the
I
way
finish?
they
Can I finish?
Kia, you
Can I finish?
Nigga
And then
said, hey,
and then you
cookie.
usually drag out the
how we die.
conversation. So
Hey, she
sorry, can I
dog.
he's like,
finish?
If you
yo,
Can
don't
I
have
finish?
anyone,
Can I
Yo,
finish?
let him
If you
finish.
don't
No,
No,
ever
no, no,
have
no,
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 you
no,
gotta get
no.
used.
anyone,
No,
hold on.
Arkila. This
Hold on.
Discord
Hold
ran for. You gotta get
on.
used to it, nigga. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to get used to that. We're gonna let you finish. We gonna let you finish. The
Rather
shit was
they-
funny. I'm gonna laugh, nigga. Shit was funny.
If you never
It's
have
Arquilo,
someone
shut
do
up.
that
Shut up.
role,
Five-star, shut up.
motherfuckers will
Arquilo's
never
turn.
stand up. And
Let Arquilo go.
It's not
Arquilo, go.
Go ahead.
standing up.
Arquilo,
Why is
go.
it that every one of
Mexican
your
lives
polls
matter.
into Jody's stream, you seem to have a different opinion, even though your opinion is wrong, factually wrong, and everyone in the stream is telling you is wrong. You drag it out for like 40 minutes, and then you end up like being subdued by Jody anyway. So why do you do that?
I don't know if he heard you.
Okay,
Oh,
reply.
facts. Oh, facts.
if
Facts.
no
Oh,
one
that's facts.
ever
That's
does
facts.
that shit, then who the fuck else would ever go
I mean,
in
people
and
do it
argue
and then they're
against them?
right. The difference is you do it and you're wrong, and you lose every time. So
It's
why
not
do you do
about
it?
being right. It's
I
about the
respect them
fact
for
of
doing it,
if no
though.
one's ever gonna argue against them, and no one ever gets encouraged of going against it because they go, "Oh, well, Jody's always gonna win that shit." Then nobody else is gonna encourage to call in.
There's no point in going against
That's
something
being
if
a
you know you're
fraud,
wrong in
though.
the first place.
5-star. That's
It
a
don't
terrible.
matter. Let it
That's a
be a
terrible.
fraud.
You know
Let it be
you're wrong in the
whatever. At
first
the end of the
place.
day, it does the job of
He
At that
tries.
point, you're
whoever the
just
fuck wants
wasting
to call
Jody's
in is
time
gonna
on the
call in
stream.
and argue that shit, even if
So
I
you,
don't argue it.
so 5-star.
Wait,
You
wait,
want
no,
an
wait,
inorganic?
wait,
You want an
wait, no,
inorganic contrarian 5-star?
wait, no,
You think he just
Mr.
be
Mexican,
inorganic?
I have to butt in on that because you just admitted to being a fraud. I need to go against him for the sake of going against him to have a conversation so others feel
If
comfortable.
I
Nigga,
don't do
what?
it, no one else gonna do
Okay,
it
so
because
you're willing to
it's
lie.
out of the
Wasting
fear.
everyone's time then. You're wasting everyone's
So
time in
you
the stream
wasted
time.
you waste 40 minutes of Jody's stream
Because
per
I'd be
stream.
sitting there, right,
A
falling
lie.
asleep and shit, wanted Jody to get to a certain topic, and you speak for like 40 minutes, but you know you're wrong, so why do you do that?
I stood on the whole shit with the fucking Tom Holland back in 2016 and shit. Say, we give him time, give him time. Now motherfuckers coming around and shit. I stood on that fucking hill. You didn't,
I don't
sir.
know
You
why you
ain't
stood
stood
on
on no
that,
fucking
because he's
hill for
still a
shit.
trash
You weren't
Spider-Man,
here
so
in
why would you stick with
2016,
something that's
but
trash?
he
Tom
lied.
Holland's the worst Spider-Man. Why would
Time.
you want him
Give
to
him
have a
7 movies.
trilogy?
You hear that sounds? Give him
Well,
7
okay,
movies.
what do you want out of him? What do you want out of him? He's the most
I don't want
accurate fucking
anything
Spider-Man
out.
we got into the source.
No, he's not. It's Tobey
No.
Maguire. Even Andrew Garfield's better than Tom
He's
Holland.
more
Yeah.
accurate to the fucking shit.
No, he
No,
ain't.
he's
We
That's
not.
got the
false.
high school
That's
years. The high
false.
school
That's
years have
false.
That's a
done it in the
lie.
That's
past. All
false.
right, now
You
we're
don't
in
That's
his
even know
false.
what
fucking
he's
Wait,
shit.
talking about.
you get last word. Arquilo, go ahead and get
I
your last
never
shit off.
say he was the best.
My last
up,
So what
word
does
Jose.
accuracy mean if it
is
sucks?
5-star. Don't lie on my name. Hold this L. You know,
Mm.
and next time I can debate on anything, I'll cook you also. So you know.
Arquilo,
Damn.
give Keon your
I like
last
that.
word too, bro. Don't hold back.
Keon, I feel like you were just trying to get me like start like aggravated just so I can like debate you as well, but I'm not falling for that shit. So you hold it L as well. So.